Welcome to my channel again. This is the first time I posted in like 2 years, I think. And this time we're gonna do something different. I'm gonna make a chemical with my friend slash cameraman, Zendryx Escobar.
Look at his equipment on my very face.
Yeah, don't let this scare you. It's not that dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
He's lying.
It's very dangerous.
He's lying. Oh, that's hot. Okay, let's go, start.
Okay, so how are you doing this, Alex?
I mean, first I think we should first start with this chemical, and you need 2 chemicals, right? But then we have to get the chemicals, and we need to turn this fan on. Okay, now I gotta get the chemicals. Okay, so the nitrogen triiodide, we're just gonna take sublimated iodine, which is just elemental iodine, and I have it in pellet form. And we're just gonna put some into this plastic beaker. That should be enough.
Can you measure?
Nope, but just put it all on the side so that it reacts easier. Then you take a solution of ammonium hydroxide, which is just ammonia gas, which is the nitrogen source of this reaction, and carefully pipette it in.
Is it okay to breathe this stuff? I can smell it.
Yep, just don't get it on your skin. And we're just gonna pour it all over the iodine, and pour more than we need so that it's fully submerged. And then just swirl it around a bit. And now, while we wait, it should all react, and we're gonna wait about 10 minutes or so. Make sure that it all fully reacts. And always make sure, if you're gonna make this, never get this on your skin, because it's very basic and it will melt your skin and turn it into a soap. And I don't think you want your skin to be a soap. So I'll just pour some in there for safe measure. And if you can see it's like definitely bubbling in there. And that's just the reaction happening. So we're gonna wait about 10-15 minutes. And then after, we'll filter it with just regular cheap filter paper. And then hopefully we'll have an explosive. Well, technically it's just touch powder, but hopefully it will look nice and cool. Yep. Okay, so now that it's been around 20 minutes, what we should have is an ammonia liquid solution with hopefully enough nitrogen triiodide to have a cool explosion. So I'm just gonna mix it up so that it all comes out neatly when I filter it off. You can see it's like a dark red, dark black. And what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna get a metal bin with a coffee filter and just filter that all out. And can my cameraman pass me the spoon? Thank you. And then just scoop up all that lovely nitrogen triiodide. You can see how much of it is left, so proper scooping is necessary so that, well, it doesn't just explode in the cup. This, we will rinse it off so that all of the trace nitrogen triiodide is washed away with ammonia so that, well, we don't die. And we can cut filming here. And now, since most of the ammonia has filtered off, that black powder should hopefully be our nitrogen triiodide. And after I show you how it explodes, I'll explain to you why it even explodes and why it's so sensitive in the first place, for those who are curious. But I know the rest of you aren't as curious and you just want to see the cool explosion.
Like me.
Like Zendryx. And I'm having trouble putting these gloves on because sweaty Thailand, not a good place to make this, but whatever. So I'm trying to be super careful because this is so sensitive that literally anything can set it off. Any sound any vibrations in the air, any noise, any wind, anything can set it off. It's so sensitive that even alpha radiation, which is just helium particles, can make it detonate. So it's very sensitive. So it's very loud here. So we're gonna have to turn off some things like the water and the air con so that, well, it doesn't detonate before we can even show you.
Much later.
So it should be dry enough so that it will detonate. So what I'm gonna try to do is tap it with this stick and hopefully it goes out with a bang. Let me go from the side, you stay there. It's not dry enough. I don't think it's dry enough. Let's hope it doesn't explode. Yeah, and let's hope we have some fun with it. But we're gonna give maybe 10 minutes of waiting so that it fully dries out. And let's hope the cars and motorcycles passing by don't make it set off, because sound could make it explode. Even a fly that lands on it could set it off.
I see a flyer flying right now.
Yeah, which kind of sucks. The issue is the ammonia, it could attract some bugs. And obviously you don't want any bugs going on that, but it should be fine, right? It should be fine, hopefully. It's not a lot. If it does detonate, oh well, that's just a waste of chemicals then. Yeah, so let's just wait and see what happens. Yes. Let's go. Watch out for the dogs. So hopefully, unlike last time, it explodes.
A little wet.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we're waiting a bit now.
Right, so what do you want to say, Alec?
So after some analysis, and by that it's just, we didn't get a detonation like I hoped, but it did fizzle. My theory on why that happened, well, first one, we are incapable of proper drying. My method is just putting it under the sun and hoping it dries, but the sun is so warm in this case that it just immediately ignites the parts that are dry, so we can't wait for everything to dry. We tried drying it not under the sun, but that just takes too long. So next time we do this, we would need to find a better way to dry it. And well, as sad as this is, I think we should do one experiment to make this worth it. Okay, so since that experiment, it didn't fail, but it was kind of boring, we're gonna make zinc sulfide, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory. All you'll need is sulfur, which I have plenty of, and zinc metallic powder, which again I have plenty of. And so what we're just gonna start with is we're gonna weigh out 6.58 grams of sulfur. And here we don't really have to be too careful because it's just plain old sulfur. And that's 4.78, 5.78. That's over what I need, but whatever. 6.10. I think we can cut this part out. Okay, and after that cut, we have exactly 6.58 grams of sulfur. And since sulfur clumps up with moisture, and since it's very clumpy, I'm just gonna grind it up a bit. Make some nice powder sulfur. And then I'll just put it in my handy dandy flame pot thing that I own, and just to get ready for the zinc, and then just pour it in there. Now sulfur is sticky, so you will have to move it around a bit to fully get rid of it. And that's our sulfur. Blow off the excess. Now take your zinc powder Yes, indeed. Open it up, and with this, be careful because you don't want to be inhaling the dust. And let's calculate how much we need. We need 13.42 grams of zinc metal.
2 very boring minutes later.
Okay, a bit over how much I need. Just scoop it up. 13.44, that's good enough for me. Since the zinc, it's already pretty powdery, we no need to grind it up. Just store it back in and pour it into the sulfur. And now we're just gonna mix it up. The sulfur is already clumping up, which is not nice. Now just mix up the sulfur a bit. You don't want the sulfur to clump because then it doesn't mix fully and properly like how you want it to mix. And that's good enough for me. So we have about 20 grams, probably a bit more because I overshot with the zinc a bit, but not by much, so it shouldn't be too terrible. And now all we have to do is light it. And that's our powder. We have the camera set up, we have the fan set up. I'm gonna give my cameraman glasses so that he doesn't die. I just stepped in something yucky. And then my handy dandy mechanism here. Let all that gas go away from us.
The neighbors won't breathe.
The neighbors will be fine.
Are you sure?
They'll be fine. Okay, so after burning the zinc and the sulfur, you saw it was a nice green flame, and hopefully what we have now is pretty pure zinc sulfide. Now, in the case of what we're trying to do, the purity actually makes it worse because zinc sulfide is a funny, cool thing that when it has impurities such as copper and other metals, it can photoluminesce, and it can, after shining UV light, it can glow in the dark without any light on it. And that's kind of what we're hoping will happen here. I already have a setup in a really dark room I have where I'm shining UV light onto the powder, and hopefully it glows. I don't think it will be the strongest glow since it is pretty pure, but let's hope. So, as you can see here, we have a setup. The zinc sulfide is being hit by UV light. And now, please, Mr. Cameraman, take the light off and turn it on. As you can see, oh, look at that. So as you can see, it's slightly glowing. If it was more impure, it would have probably glown more. But it's cool to see that it can glow like that. What did you think, sir?
Very cool experiment.
Yes. Let's go back outside. Okay. So as you just saw, it glows but barely. So now what I'm gonna try to do is, I don't know if it will work, but I will make the same mixture, but I will add a tiny amount of copper sulfate for the copper impurity, and hopefully it works and it will glow nice and green or blue or whatever. Okay, so we have it should be around 40 grams. A lot of it, I saw it did go just on the floor. So this might be just 30 grams. So now let's go inside and see what is up. Okay, so already coming in, I don't know if you see it, but it already is glowing a bit. And after shining the UV light, look at that, some of it already is glowing quite a bit. Way more than the first one. And now if we take the light off, look at that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Lighten it a bit more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo.
Look at that.
That is sick.
Yeah. And that's how you make glow powder at home. So that was our test, and If you like videos like this, hit a like down below and subscribe, obviously. And if you want more, just like say it and I will like make more. And special thanks to my cameraman, Zendryx. He's the greatest cameraman the world's ever seen. And now we have to clean this all up. And by we, I mean Zendryx.
I said you.
I mean you.
You.
Zendryx will clean this all up because I get paid. I mean, he gets paid. Yeah. See you again next time. Outro. Yep.